just a lot of before Russell Westbrook was there.
Yeah, and we've had that easiest score in the.
See, the other guys are now winning, and he is not. So that isn't won as much. But when he wins again, watch tonight. He's going to win tonight.
Thanks for tuning in. We will see.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got a Flalo. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. It's right on him. Smith dishes to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Irving's got the first 3 points tonight for the Cavs. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Here's James. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Excellent D there from Anthony. On defense, Cleveland. He feeds it to Galloway. On the wing of Flalo. Pass to Anthony. Down low. Here's Porzingis. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Mozgov. James outside. He kicks to Irving. Off target. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Two on the clock. Here's Lopez, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And, Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Here's Porzingis following the score by Cleveland.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the right side, kicks it to Galloway. Lopez sets a screen for a follow. Down low, here's Kemp. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher had to say to DB. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Now here's LeBron. He had 22 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
Yeah, that's a great fadeaway to borrow from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Galloway. Here's Lopez. Mozgov with the block. James in the post. Anthony on him. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Love. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Porzingis following the basket by LeBron James. Galloway. So it's the Cavaliers now. James with it. It's stolen by Anthony. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter of who can catch that momentum.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Now, here's Jefferson. Amon Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go. Williams kicks to Varejao. Tries again, and he gets the bucket.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again, I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
Now here's Shumpert. Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Mo Williams. How he performed last season. Put up about 14 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Now here's Seraphin. Amon Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go. That's good.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
And it's blocked. Knocked loose. Pass to O'Quinn. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. Here's Varejao, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. Here's Williams. And Shumpert pulls it down.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And the shot is good. Our 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the center position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. They get the rebound. Amundsen, good. Amundsen's got his first 2 points of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. Unbelievable.
The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 6.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Outside Irving. Smith outside. Back to Irving. A baseline J. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Zingas, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Galloway kicks to Anthony. The Cavaliers pull it in. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Lopez is checked in. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but They had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Here's Calderon. And the Knicks miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Dellavedova's got his first 3 points of the game. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And James throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. There's the dish to Galloway. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Love. Shot to stop the run. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They host the 76ers after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Jones checked in for Mozgov. Good on the second free throw.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Calderon against Irving. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Good D by Jones.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league. Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Here's Anthony. Good work defensively by Jones.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving up top. There's the feed to Dellavedova. It's a pick by Love. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Calderon. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Calderon's got 5 now.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
James outside. Out to the right wing. Feeds it to Irving. It's Jones on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Dellavedova. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Langston Galloway. The pass to O'Quinn. Plays it up and banks it in.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And he gets it to go. Knicks trail by 11. Now Aflalo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Off the pick. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Shumpert, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Shumpert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
That's good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Thompson outside. J.R. Smith on the wing. Back to Thompson. He dishes it to Williams. Thompson up top. O'Quinn defending. Williams can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to Calderon. Pass to Porzingis. Here's O'Quinn. Cavaliers with the rebound. Varejão's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 13. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how were you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy at all. We're just flying around helping each other defensively, and we're able to get stops and we're able to execute offensively.
A disruptive defense, always dangerous. LeBron, thank you. Kevin?
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 13 points and 2 blocks. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The field goal percentage was off the chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Robin Lopez. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Galloway in at the point. 4 on the clock. Here's LeBron. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Galloway. Aflalo outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, watching Aaron Aflalo, incredible form on his jumper. Excellent mid-range shooter who's made himself into one of the league's better three-point shooters, too.
Shoots from the right block, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And stolen by Love. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 13 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Knicks trail by 15. And talking about Aflalo's impeccable shooting form, Greg, he can do it so efficiently in several seasons. He has been over 40% beyond the arc.
And also a terrific free throw shooter to go along with that. But it's his... Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. New York calls timeout. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Rim Rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight-up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Lopez, a screen on LeBron. The wide open look here for Lopez. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Here's Galloway. Anthony drives in. LeBron James again. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And something that's been whispered about around the NBA is expansion. We know there are some markets that want desperately to have an NBA team. The NBA might not be at 30 teams for the foreseeable future.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And New York with a change here, too. Lewis Amundsen, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There are markets in the U.S. that want an NBA team. Seattle, which has been a great NBA friend, has been trying to get a team back since the Sonics left for Oklahoma City.
Clearly, Seattle's the lead name domestically. The NBA has also talked about adding a European division. A lot of different options for expansion. Don't think any will be acted on anytime soon, though.
Outside Anthony. At the top of the key, Aflalo. Here's Galloway. A three-pointer, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Anthony sets the pick for Aflalo.
Here's Galloway. He's covered by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Irving with the steal. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Anthony right side. Seraphin inside. He's covered by Thompson. And the Knicks miss again.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
The first free throw is good. Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
You know, the Knicks made the playoffs every season between 1988 and 2001. It's kind of strange now to see the Knicks struggle to get into the playoffs so often. Only 3 trips in the playoffs the last 10 seasons.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And listen, the pressure is always on the Knicks to make the playoffs just because of where the team is. Being in New York can have its advantages, but it comes with expectations that your team will be in the postseason.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for Shumpert. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Outside Williams. Fires for 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And he gets it to go. Yes. And it's 6 points for Aaron Aflalo.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Calderon kicks to Williams. Pass to Aflalo. Williams up on top. New York moving the ball around. Calderon for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Varejão's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Calderon against Irving. Calderon passes to O'Quinn. And there's another one for the Knicks. Now, here is Irving. He got it up and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Every dime is a flavor.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here is Calderon. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Mo Williams out there with Smith. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The drive by Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Mozgov, a screen on Calderon. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Galloway. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Williams dishes to Jones. But they get it back. Smith kicks to Thompson. Calderon against Jones. It's Williams with the drive. Galloway with the bucket.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. Jones drives in. Works a big height. Thompson goes in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
New York calls timeout.
And for the Knicks last season, they actually shot decently on the road. They just didn't play any defense, and that's kind of what did them in.
Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for James Jones. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams.
Well, you know, going back to the Knicks on the road, they just forgot to defend the three-point shot. I mean, they had the worst three-point field goal percentage defense with their opponents making 40% of their threes against them. That was the worst in the league.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
James against Anthony. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Shot from 12. Anthony missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 22 to the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's Galloway. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Lopez, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. He doesn't get the second one. When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Kicks to Calderon. Green shot on the way. That's good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in. Love outside. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked. And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
With the pass.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Here's Galloway. Mozgov covering. And the shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Calderon against Smith. LeBron outside. Back to Shumpert. Love with a wide open look. No good on the 3. LeBron drives in, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Berejau's checked in for Mozgov. James Jones comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. LeBron outside, and they double up James.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
Amundsen, good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
James outside, and they double up James. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Jefferson's shot is off. With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams. They have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Knicks.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for LeBron James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here's Grant. Defense is right there. Vujicic's shot is off. And here is LeBron. From deep. Can't connect. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sidelines. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, congratulations on a wonderful performance. Can you tell us what goes on in your mind when you get in this kind of a rhythm like we saw in this basketball game?
It's a zone you get into, and, it's kind of unexplainable, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. And hopefully the momentum just continued to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us, too.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. And he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.